Well, good afternoon, everyone. It's the 50-year-old 420 gamer. Fancy meeting you here again. Okay, so this is the first of my Fallout series. I kind of wanted to start on a different build, but the reason I'm going to start on this build, and I'll explain why. Fallout 76 has an issue with some of the things that you display when you change from camp to camp. They don't redisplay. You have to go back in and redisplay them, and I don't want to do that on this file just yet, so I'm going to start on this build first. Even though this is the last build that I wanted to show, it's going to actually be the first, and then it'll be the last again. So I have the weather machine that's the Las Vegas, so it makes everything very dark. Otherwise it would be daylight here. We would not have any of this darkness. So let's go inside the base. Up here is my little collectatron. As you can see, it collects all kinds of stuff for you. So when you first come in, this is the main area where all my, I guess you could say, the other players. That's my base. That's what actually... why is that wall missing? Huh. I'll put that back later. So let's go inside. This is where my vending machines are, so players can come and buy things that I sell. So let's see. Actually, yeah, let's put it in first person for you guys, so that you don't see my character. You just see all my vending machines.
Hey friends.
Backpacks. Aliens. Hey, Julie.
Wanted to take a second to talk about.
She makes me think of Ray on
this radio station.
Save the World.
I try not to talk about myself too much, but maybe you've heard me mention it before. I'm only 23, but I've had
By displays, I mean these.
times.
All these cryptic cards would all be out of those displays.
For me. I know that so many of you out there have had difficult
And I don't want to have to
lives,
do
too.
that. Same thing with all these little magazines that are in these racks.
I just say it because I want you to know I can relate. I know
I'm not going to go
it's
into the shelters here. I'm just going to actually... Everything you see, I displayed. I put it there. Everything you see, I built. None of this was here.
It's this place, this radio station, this music, these songs playing out across the world for everyone to hear. They mean so much to me.
I never play in first
They
person.
remind me of good times, of
You get
people like
perks
you,
and bennies from stuff.
things that
So now we'll come out here. This is the
they offer.
where you do all your armor and your
I know,
crafting,
but
all your storage, workbench, armor bench,
when I heard that people were coming
upgraded
back to
workbench,
Atlanta,
upgraded
I
armor
wanted to take
bench,
the trip.
food making.
It's
like an old barn. This is where you change your specials, what gives you all your abilities, your storage, your bullets, your stash. That's what I mean by storage. This box right here is your actual storage. So when this gets filled, everything you see in here has a tag on it, that's for sale. Everything else that's in here is for all of my displays. So to sell in your vending machine, it has to be in your storage. To display it in your build, it has to be in your storage. So you can see where that box basically becomes obsolete once you have as many storages as I do, shelters. So as you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's 2 more inside the one there at the end. But we're not going to go in those storages yet, shelters. We're going to save those for another. This is just this build. This is like the coffee tobacco room where you're going to hang out. You're going to talk about all the how should we say, the zombies that you killed. Little bear rug. We got our little kitty cat. He stands up and goes and hisses. I love this game. It just, unfortunately, I'm now at a point where I really can't build anymore because I don't have any space. I've learned how to manipulate the game in ways which is called, I forget what they call it exactly, but like that's a lamp. That's not normally part of this, but I'm able to put it on a little device and I'm able to basically blend them together and make them one piece. And then this is my Mothman. He's one of the main characters in this game. So this is my tribute room to the Mothman. Everything in here is Mothman related. And as I've said, I have 3 other camps. So we're going to visit the camps before we visit any of these shelters. So that's I like to call this the Halloween house because it was at the point in the game where Halloween was in and I was getting all this Halloween stuff and I had just got the second kind of glass. So I wanted to make a kind of a glass house, shall we say. You see from my Valheim that I really like glass. So this is my Fallout 76 Halloween build. Thank you guys very much for coming. Have a wonderful day. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace out.